Hi, and welcome to Torch Talk. My name is Brandy Miller, and today we have with us Miss She'Vonne Lockhart. Hey, Miss She'Vonne.
Good afternoon, Miss Brandy.
How are you?
I am doing great.
All right, so tell everybody about yourself.
I'm She'Vonne Lockhart. I am the Academic Success Center Day Coordinator here at Richmond Community College. My office is located in the Condor Building. My hours here are 7:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and on Fridays from 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. I have been at Richmond Community College for 18 years, and I have worked across many different departments within the college.
Wow, you've done a lot, Miss She'Vonne.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you explain what the Academic Success Center does for students?
Okay, the Academic Success Center is a resource on the outside of the classroom to help to make students academically successful. Many times our instructors does not have time to sit down one-on-one with a student to be able to help them, and so therefore we offer personal tutoring, we offer group tutoring, online tutoring. We have all different types of resources to help students here at Richmond Community College become academically successful outside of the classroom.
What are the benefits of having the Academic Success Center? Is there something for every program, or are there just specific programs?
Any class that is offered here at Richmond Community College, we offer personal tutoring for. We have online tutoring, which is called Upswing. Online tutoring services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With our personal tutoring, students are able to come in to receive one-on-one tutoring from either a peer tutor or a professional tutor for up to 3 hours each week. Students do not have to take advantage of all 3 hours, but if they would like, then they can. We can even actually go up to 4 hours. It's whatever the students need to be successful in their class. That's what we offer.
Okay, so with us having, two campuses, is there a difference on the Scotland County campus than the Hamlet campus?
The only difference is the location. The things that we offer here in the Academic Success Center on campus are the same services that are offered at the campus in Laurinburg. And inside the Academic Success Center, not only do we offer personal tutoring, we also have a math lab, which is an open lab. We do have the hours listed on the website and on the door of the labs. It's a walk-in lab. If you're taking a math class or taking any class that involves math and you get stuck on one of the questions, then you can come into the math lab during the hours, and we have either a professor or a peer or professional tutor that works it each day. And so you can come in with your question and be able to walk in. Do not have to make an appointment to be able to get that question answered at that time. With the OWCC, which is also called the Oral Written Communication Center, if you're writing a paper in your class and you need some type of assistance getting started with a thesis or the structure of the paper, want to make sure that your grammar is correct, you can take advantage of using the Oral Written Communication Center to be able to have someone to be able to proofread your paper. That's what that service is for. And you can upload your paper through the online portal on our website, or you can come into the Academic Success Center to be able to sit with someone one-on-one in our Oral and Written Communication Center. And we also do all of the proctoring for Richmond Community College. If you are taking an online class, you are required to take one proctor test each semester. So you would come into the Academic Success Center, and like I say, the same services we offer here on campus are the exact same services that's offered at the Scotland campus. to be able to take your proctored test each semester, all you would need to do is make an appointment. The appointment schedule is online, or you can give us a call and we'll make that appointment for you. But you'll need to call at least 24 hours in advance. And if you are taking classes here at Richmond Community College, and if you happen to miss your test inside of the classroom, then you can come to the Academic Success Center at a time that is convenient for you to be able to take your makeup test if your instructor has provided us with that test. You must show your ID, your student ID or a state issued picture ID whenever you come into our center to take any type of test, because we need to verify that the person that is actually coming in to test is the person that's supposed to be taking the test. So yes, and Richmond Community College, ID is required, or a state issued picture ID is required.
That was a lot of information right there.
Yes, ma'am. We do a lot in the Academic Success Center.
No, but that's really good. You know, like you said, a lot of professors, it's not that they don't want to, it's just it's kind of time is tedious for them. But I think it's great that, you know, we offer resources here to help our students, you know, get assistance or extra help that they need to pass their class successfully.
Yes, whenever we go in to talk to classes, we always tell the students to, if they see that they are having a hardship in their class, or they're just kind of stumped on something in their class and their grade is not where they want it to be, or what they are wanting to achieve in that class, we ask them to come to the Academic Success Center as soon as you figure out that you have a issue at hand. Don't wait until the end of the semester. We still will offer you the services, but do not wait until the end of the semester. We want you to reach out to us as soon as you see that you're having a hardship, because we definitely do not want you to drop your class here at Richmond Community College. We want you to be able to stay in your class and be able to successfully complete the class that you have signed up for.
Right. So, what advice would you give to a student who is struggling to keep up in his or her class?
What I would advise the student to do is, as soon as they realize that they are struggling, there is no reason for them to continue to struggle, then they would need to come in and they can complete a packet. And the packet consists of 5 pages. Your instructor will need to sign off on it, but within that packet, you're able to provide us with your personal information and with the days and times that you are available for tutoring. We only tutor around the times that you are available for tutoring and the times that you are not in class. So we try to make it as convenient as possible for the students, because it is for the students and we are here to meet the students' needs. We also, in the Academic Success Center, if students have tests and accommodations that they have set up within the accommodations office with the counselor, then they will come into the Academic Success Center and we will test those students also. So if you need a quiet place and you have accommodations that's set up for that, then you will come to the Academic Success Center and we will test you in a quiet environment. At all times, we try to keep the Academic Success Center a quiet place for all students, and the reason why is because we have an open computer lab, we have proctoring going on in there, we have tutoring going on in there at all times. And so we try to keep it quiet so that we're not disturbing the next person that is inside the Academic Success Center working, because not everybody has computers at home. And so some students come in that are online students, they come in to use our computers to be able to take their test and to be able to complete their assignments in a quiet environment.
Since you've been here and working at the Academic Success Center, have you seen students, you know, who might have been like super nervous at first or just shy about coming in and, you know, wanting to get the help, but it's just like, oh, I don't want nobody to see me. What type of advice would you give for somebody that's like that?
Those are the exact students that we look forward to helping each semester. And I'll be honest with you and say that my favorite students are probably the students that have been out of school for many years and they're very afraid to even touch a computer. And so what a lot of our students will do is come in at the beginning of the semester. They may not know how to be able to log into their Moodle account. They may not be able to get into their student email. And so what we have, lab assistants and professional tutors that will actually, or either the coordinators will sit down with that student one-on-one and help them to be able to navigate through their course, show them if they need help with learning how to upload assignments, how to reply to discussion board posts. Those are the types of things that we do in the Academic Success Center. So we do want students to know that they do have a place to come to on campus if they need that one-on-one assistance outside of their classroom. If you don't know how to work maybe Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel, then we do have people that are inside of our center that will help you to navigate through it. Like I said, the main purpose of the Academic Success Center on the campus of Richmond Community College is to help you to be academically successful outside of your class, and we will do that with using all the resources that we have available. It's just up to the students to reach out for it.
So is there any other information that you would like to provide for us on the Academic Success Center?
Yes, ma'am. We are always looking for tutors. If you have taken classes at Richmond Community College, college classes for at least 1 year, and you have made an A or a B in a class and you feel like you would become a great tutor to be able to help out some of your peers here on the campus, then we are always looking for tutors in the Hamlet campus and on the Scotland campus. All you would need to do is come in and speak with one of us, one of the coordinators, and we'll be able to get you a employment packet together, and we'll be happy to bring you on board as a tutor. You will need a teacher recommendation to be able to become a tutor, which is a one-page paper that your instructor would fill out for you. But we always are hiring. We're looking for the top tier students to be able to add to our tutoring staff.
All right, well, Ms. She'Vonne, thank you so much for coming on Torch Talk. We really appreciate you. And I hope some student out there was listening and got this great information on the Academic Success Center.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brandy.
You're so welcome. All right, and we will see you next time.